Welcome back to this Moneyball journey with Derby County. The transfer window is done. A very disappointing transfer window, and we are in February 2022. One last push through to the end of the season. It is all in Derby's hands. Currently sat 21st in the table after 30 games with 28 points. The guys behind are very close though. Stoke on 28. Birmingham on 27 and Coventry on 25. Stoke with that game in hand. And looking at the run in there, that is the fixture list. February, March, April, and that final game in May. Can the Derby boys do enough to keep their head above water and stay in the Championship this first season? So we start off with the game against Huddersfield, away from home. All points required this February. And it was a game to remember for the Derby boys as they take the victory. A nice way to start February and get early points on the board. Unfortunately, the rest of February didn't go so well, with losses just flying in after Hull, Middlesbrough and Peterborough. All losses with no goals scored from the young Rams. And Millwall then, a home game, we're needing to win at the end of February there, only managing the draw. Luton were up next as the Rams take an early lead in this game, and all was looking well just before half-time, before a penalty given away gave Luton the equaliser, and then a set-piece goal giving Luton the eventual victory about 70 minutes into the game, meaning another loss taken by the Rams. And that brings us into March. This month's fixtures are going to be probably the most difficult, with games against Bournemouth and Blackburn, who are both topping the league currently, as well as that end-of-month game against Coventry, who are around us in the relegation zone. So a big month for the Rams. And after a home draw with Barnsley, it was on to the Bournemouth game to see if they could salvage any points. And what a game it was. An early lead taken by Derby until a half-time, just before half-time, equaliser from Bournemouth led to a very nervy second half where the Rams held on to a 1-1 draw and a point. With 2 draws from 2 games in March already, it was looking like a good month for the Rams. And could they keep that good luck rolling into the Blackburn game? Blackburn doing very well in the league so far. The answer, really no. An early penalty from Blackburn gave them the lead 6 minutes in. And then they went on a rampant scoring spree to score 5 against Derby here. It was a proper masterclass from Blackburn. The old defence of Derby not being able to cater to the Blackburn strikers. There was a glimmer of hope, a great strike from Knight to get a goal from outside the box, but it was nothing more than a consolation goal as Blackburn stormed ahead, 5-1 victors, really denting the confidence of this Derby team and highlighting the fragility of a defence with a combined age, or average age, of about 36. The lack of squad depth and transfer business in January is really starting to show as the team is now tired towards the end of this very long season. And with that massive head-to-head against Coventry only resulting in a 1-1 draw, it leaves a lot more for the Rams to do going into April. And looking at their April schedule, Preston, Swansea, Fulham, QPR, Bristol City, Blackpool and Cardiff. Mid-table teams that they need as many points from as possible. Can the Rams do it? Can they keep their power in their own hands going into the last 7 games of the season? And with just 7 games to go, we are joining you live for the Derby versus Preston North End game. A massive, massive game for Derby here. With 7 games to go, they need all the points they can get. A win here is almost required to ensure they aren't being dropped early than they would like to be in the season. And a lovely ball forward here from Gisbach. He gets through. It's a goal early for Derby. 1-0 lead against Preston early in this game. Well. Maybe Derby can do it this time round. Big clearance here. And look at that, from goalkeeper straight to defender, and Byrne here picking up. He's been a big player for them. He's gone through again. Colidio is there. Colidio has banged it into the top corner. The lone signee, who hasn't been that spectacular since coming in January, scores a very important goal for the Rams. Preston, not ones to be pushed back again early in this first half. The 3 at the back here, not proving very safe for them as they build up play through the middle. A nice bit of pass play, short passing through and slotted into the bottom corner there. A goal back for Preston, 2-1. Are Derby falling apart again, or can they hold on? As Preston come forward again. They're out building on this right-hand side. Again, going back to the centre-backs. A long ball over the top, might get through. And he's put it wide. He's put it wide. Let that be a warning to this Derby team. Okay, second half kicks off here. Long ball forward from the defence. And Maguire is in behind. Good block from the Derby defence. And a great save and a clearance there. Got to watch those long balls over the top. Sibley with a corner, in for Derby, clear to the edge of the box. Byrne hits it long, he's put it in the bottom corner. Nathan Byrne, the right back, scored an absolute beauty to give the third goal to Derby, and surely the victory here. Surely the victory. Can the Derby boys hold on? They need these points now as Preston attack again. Big ball into the box, back post, and it's headed in. That's 3-2. Derby holding just a 1 point lead again, and it's enough to see the game through. Derby taking all 3 points today. And with that massive victory, we take a look at the league table with 40 games gone, 6 to go. Derby are sat 23rd on 35 points. They must beat the performances of both Coventry and Stoke, keeping an eye on Birmingham, going into these last 6 games to make up that 7-point difference. Huddersfield could also be pulled in. Bristol City could also be pulled into the fight. But those are the immediate targets for the Rams. And if we have a look at those fixtures, this is how it comes down to the line. Derby, Stoke, Coventry and Birmingham, heads to heads all over the place, but who is going to come out on top? The big question being, are Stoke fallible? Games against Bristol City, West Brom, Blackburn, all going to be difficult for them. So can Derby better their performances? The next 2 games not exactly going to plan, with a loss against Swansea and a draw against Fulham in the league. But how does that mean against everybody else? Coventry picking up a win, which is not good, but Stoke losing to both West Brom and Bristol City is what we want to see. So that gap closing to Stoke, but Coventry starting to pull away. With just 4 games to go, it is not looking good for the Rams. They have a game against QPR here, with then games Bristol City, Blackpool and Cardiff. All are must wins. All must be better performances than those around them in the league. And we go in to the game against QPR. It is not a good game for the Rams. They end up 3-0 losers here. Absolutely getting schooled by Lyndon Dykes, which we never like to see. Long balls over the top, again showing up the old aging defence who just do not have the legs in this latter part. A great free kick, to be fair, from the QPR guys, but the 3-0 loss is not what the Derby boys need right now. But possibly a glimmer of hope as all teams around them are losing. Birmingham picking up the draw, but a loss for Coventry and a loss for Stoke means it is a must-win next game for Derby. And then other results need to go their way if they're to have a chance of staying up. And what a game we have for you today. Derby versus Bristol City. A must-win game for Derby if they're to have any lifeline. This is the thinnest of thinnest threads here. A win is required, and others to lose as they go 1-0 down into Bristol City just 1 minute into the game. Bristol City take the lead against Derby. Is it all over for the Rams? Sibley flings in a corner. It's cleared and over the bar. Streatham there, 6 minutes in. Derby trying to push back straight away. A clearance here as the Derby boys come away. Morrison out. Sibley, a big player for them. Out to Byrne, who's been a massive player for them this season. Can he get the ball into the box? He does. And it's it. Oh, it's saved. It's saved. They go again 15 minutes in. Derby are pushing hard, but still 1-0 down. As Bristol City come forward now, right-hand side, cuts back inside Derby. They need to get hold of the ball if they are to get the goals back. They need to take this game by the scruff of the neck. As Bristol City are playing random here, looking the better team, in control of the ball. Obviously, no, wait, and they're through again. It's 2-0. It is 2-0 to Bristol City. It's surely over here for the Derby boys. Herb's Rams are going down, it looks like, as we stand here today. 20 minutes in. Have they got anything about them? This Derby team looking a little deflated, not really pushing. A long ball forward, searching, going nowhere. As Bristol City are all over this Derby team. It's a shame to see Byrne again. Like I say, the big player from this season. And he goes past one. Getting into the box here. He's gone the whole way and had the strike. I mean, if there's one man that's trying to drag this team through, it is Nathan Byrne. Sibley again with a corner in. Near post, headed over the bar. They're going to have to get better here. 20 minutes in, 2-0 down. Derby need something spectacular. That's another long-range effort from Bristol. Goes over the bar. Derby here, 42 minutes before half-time, 2-0 down. They're going to need something truly spectacular as Bristol City are through again. They've got round and should have done better there. Ross collects the ball. But Bristol City, it's all over. Surely Herb is planning for next season being down already here. As Byrne, the man, the one star, is there again on that right-hand side. Whips it back. Sibley's on the edge of the box. Sibley's gone down. Is it a penalty? The ref's given a penalty. 43 minutes just before half-time. Can Derby pull one back here? This could change the tides. Ashini dispatches the penalty. 2-1. Derby, only one goal down going into half-time here. And we come back out in a new half. And straight away the first corner going in. It's 2-2. Derby, they must have had some words at half-time. They've come out here, first corner, and they have got the goal. Bristol City have a couple more chances, again over the bar. Bristol City must be on the back post here. Nice long throw from Buchanan on the left-hand side. He gets it back, whips it in. Cleared only as far as the edge of the box here. Again, back out to Buchanan. Can Derby push? Is this going to happen? Edge of the box cleared. No, I'm starting to believe. I shouldn't believe. Bristol City. Oh my God, they've lost it in possession on the edge of their own box. Simply has picked up the spilled ball. It is 3-2 to Derby. 74 minutes on the clock. Bristol City too confident in their own box at the back there. 77 minutes. Edge of the box free kick. Can Sibley do it again? Oh, he's just gone wide and he's picked up the rebound. Knight has scored his 4-2 to Derby County. Derby County 4, Bristol City 2. Derby were 2-0 down. And this game has been massive. What a win for Herb's Rams. Is there a lifeline still there for these boys? And with that massive win there for Derby, it was advantage to them as they had the pressure over to Stoke and Coventry to keep up their winning ways. Were their results going to go to the fortune of Derby or not? And unfortunately, it did not go their way. Stoke beating QPR 3-0, a resounding victory to turn around their 3 previous losses, and even Coventry picking up a point against West Brom, mean that the safety was now out of sight for Derby, regardless of their hard-fought victory. If we look at then the results that came after those games, with nothing left to play for, Blackpool and Cardiff were both losses for Derby's boys. Stoke picking up 2 further draws and then Coventry picking up another point. Meaning that as we go into the end of the season, this is how it looked. Derby getting relegated there, 23rd position, still behind Coventry. That 8-point gap to Stoke as they carried on their good performance towards the end of the season. Coventry going down as well as Birmingham, who did catch us up a little bit. But an unfortunate season for Herb's Rams. Season 1, that point deduction was just too much for them, and they go down to League 1. The fans asking, what does this mean for Herb and his Moneyball approach? And really, all this means is we're just now getting started. A club that has got a large wage bill, a bloated squad, an aging squad, has the chance now for a rebuild under a new manager, under a new chairman. So really, it's only just getting started. And if you'd like to keep up with where we are, make sure you are following us over on Twitch and keeping up with the live save. We will be back for Season 2 to see how the squad rebuild and the Moneyball approach really gets going. Now Herb has a chance to get the club under his full control. If you have enjoyed, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you back next time. Guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.